So your question.
What my spiritual guides have to say.
Okay. So what message do you have for Joanne today? Again, I'm seeing that big tangerine sun. This is like a recurring theme for you, Joanne.
I
And
know.
it has an Asian feel to it. You know, like you would see on those like Japanese screens, you know what I'm talking
Hmm.
about? Like the rice paper
Yeah.
screens and the big tangerine, like a sun. So,
Yeah.
okay, so elaborate, please. What is this about? What does this mean to her? Oh, now I'm just hearing the song "Let the Sun Shine." You know that song?
Yes. Yes.
I'm hearing that song for you. Go Google that, get the lyrics to see if there's more. Okay,
Okay.
so she needs to let more sunshine in. And now I'm seeing you dancing, and you're wearing this like white kind of shifty style dress, so you know just hangs loosely. And you're
Hmm.
like a flower child. You're wearing the flowers around your hair, around your head, and you're just joyfully dancing. You're barefoot. You're in the grass. It's got a very Woodstock feel to it.
Hmm.
So it's well, okay. So is Woodstock meaningful to her? Is there something to that? No, it was just an image. So the energy of Woodstock, it's about bringing more of that energy into your life because it's feeling too limited. Again, that seems to be like a recurring theme today, being limited, which, you know, we all are because we tend to have these ideas that have been programmed into us since we were kids. And it's all about being that hippie girl and getting out there and dancing, and there's no barriers or restrictions. You can dance wherever you want to dance. And it's expression, more expression, Joanne. That's what they're saying. Whatever message you want to share with the world is waiting to get out. So dance it, sing it, get it out to the world. It needs to come out. There are people waiting to hear your message, and you've been keeping it bottled up. That's what this is about.
I knew that I overwhelmed, like everything that you talk about, overwhelming myself and kind of like trying to find that big giant picture. And am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Is that wrong? Is that right? I know I drive myself crazy with
Yes.
trying to find that bigger picture, or how it all is going to fit into place, even with my gifts and being a medium and even writing stories, always trying to find that. And then if I can't do it right, or I can't do it, then I kind of give up and I go on to another thing.
Yeah.
So,
So what
yeah.
I'm visualizing, this is your soul. This is not your
Mhm.
third dimensional body. This is your soul that's wanting to express itself. So forget about the body. Let the soul express itself. Just get out there and do a little bit at a time, because you got to, you know, step out of your comfort zone, and you've got to get into a new level of comfort. But write your stories, sing your songs, share it with people around you, because that beautiful joy and that energy of you doing that dance, that's what the
Mhm.
world is waiting for. They need more of it, especially
I,
now.
I see her a lot in my dreams and in my visions. And I know that is connected to my soul about wanting that freedom, wanting to be that
Uh,
flower girl, and just kind of like just to let go of the stinking thinking, I should say.
so here's what I'm getting. Go into meditation, visualize that, see that, and then whatever messages come through, record those. And that's the beginning of what you're going to write and share.
Okay, thank you.
Because then you can trust it because it came through in a meditation, as opposed to coming straight from you, Joanne. And that
Mhm.
hopefully at some point will graduate you to trusting in what you have to share with the world, that it really does need to come out and that people want to hear it. They do.
Okay. And one other thing you were saying about like the sledgehammer, sometimes when it's like a little word or it's a little this, I judge what comes through, saying, well, this can't be. I need something, like I want to help the world. How can I do that? Just doing this or saying that, or just kind of like judging it. If other people will judge it, is that good enough for other people
Yeah, but
to
here's
hear?
the thing, because I went through the same thing and still struggle with it. We all do. Because the stuff that comes through sometimes sounds so outlandish. It's like
Yeah,
people are going to think you're nuts if you tell them this. But you know what? It's
exactly.
not up to you to judge the message. You are the messenger. It's up to you to deliver it. That's your job. What other people do with it, not your business. So here's an example. A few months ago, a lady came on, and I started hearing that song, The Green, Green Grass of Home. That's about death.
Mhm.
And I'm like, in my head, how can I tell her this? Because
Mhm.
I don't know what that's going to mean to her. And I'm trying to figure out, how can I say it in a nice way?
Mhm.
As we talked, and, I struggled with what to say, it came out that, yeah, there was a lot of death around her. That was an important message. And had I suppressed it, thinking, oh, I don't want to talk to her about death,
Yeah.
I would have deprived her of the message she needed to hear.
Yeah.
See, this is why we can't judge it. We just have to share it.
I know. I know that I do judge it a lot, and I guess there's something like I want it to be a big wow, like it was like change, like just trying to find my own twist of what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed? I know connect with like spirit and people that have crossed over and hear them in their conversations, and but I know I'm stopping myself in fear of being noticed, fear of being able to do something, or fear of, like them old messages, if you can't do it right, don't do it at all kind of deal.
Yeah. So let go of all that judgment. Don't try to put your own spin on the messages, because you want
Yeah.
to deliver the message in its purity.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
if you do want to put your own spin on it, make sure that you separate it and say, okay, and now this is my interpretation. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you share it all in the same message, they could be confused and think that that was divine direction.
Okay.
So you want to separate Joanne's message from divine message.
Okay. Because like connecting to spirit, I mean, that's the easy part for me.
Mhm.
That comes so naturally. And I mean, I hear all kinds of conversations, but I mean, just like letting it go. I mean, finding out like more to mediumship about, how to present it and what the symbolism is and everything like that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and when you do that, you're making it harder on yourself than it needs to be. Because if you just simply share what you're seeing and feeling and hearing,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't have to embellish it. What they're giving you is perfect. Because what do you think about this? This might
What?
help. If you judge it, and if you
Mhm.
feel a need to embellish or change it, what are you really saying? You're judging divine, aren't you? Because you're saying your message wasn't good enough. I have to change it. And that's ego.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all
Yeah.
have that. So just remember, who am I to judge the message from divine? And then you'll make it a heck of a lot easier on yourself. Just deliver the message.
Okay.
Plain and
Yeah.
unvarnished.
Yeah. Because I think to myself, who am I to judge the divine of what comes through? It's like, oh, no, I don't like that. Maybe something else or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
I
that's
guess it's a
all
lot of fear. It's a
it,
lot of fear.
it is, but you're getting, God is talking to you. What's to be afraid of, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, when I talk to Jesus, whoever comes through, I mean, it's like a conversation, like a long lost friend. I mean, everything comes through, and
And it's all
and
God, because it's all coming from Creator
yeah.
through the various messengers.
But then when you add other people to it, it's like, well, I mean, I had experiences. Oh, well, I don't understand that, or why would you say that, or I want to know if I'm going to be living here or living there. I don't get them. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't. I know I say that a lot, but um, yeah, I guess it's just fear of just letting it go
Yeah.
and letting it
It's
unfold.
it's breathe, relax, allow for you to.
Okay.
The more you do that, the more the messages will get validated by whoever you're sharing them with, and you will trust more so that you can just deliver it as it came through. And it's a process. I still
Yes.
have moments where something comes through and it's like, the ego side of me says, oh, I can't say that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have that internal struggle while I'm trying to share what I got. But it happens less and less. And it will for you too. It's just a matter of stepping into that trust and delivering it as fully as possible, because that's your responsibility. If you are going to be a messenger, you have to be a faithful messenger.
Okay.
Deliver what you get.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Take care.
You too.